Phones are off.
Isn't she lovely? We haven't done that yet.
Let's save it. Isn't she lovely for come up? How about Stevie Wonder too?
Which one?
You are the sunshine of my life.
Sure.
It's right at the back.
In C? We're not modulating, right?
No, just stay there.
Stay there.
One, two.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are able, please rise for the Sheridan processional as it enters Hammerson Hall.
Good morning, and welcome to Sheridan Convocation 2019. This morning, we honor the graduates of the Faculty of Animation, Arts and Design, and the Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences. My name is Carol Altilia, Vice President, Student Experience and Enrollment Management, and I have the honor of serving as your Master of Ceremonies. For those family and friends who are watching our live stream this morning, welcome. Could everyone here please give a wave to our virtual guests? As we gather here in celebration this morning, Sheridan would like to acknowledge that all of its campuses reside on land that for thousands of years before us was the traditional territory of the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nations, the Anishinaabe Nation, the Huron-Wendat, and the Haudenosaunee Confederacy. It is our collective responsibility to honor and respect those who have gone before us, those who are here, and those who have yet to come. We are grateful for the opportunity to be living and thriving on this land. Miigwech, thank you. To begin our convocation ceremony, please join Honors Bachelor Music Theatre performance student Torian Tilak Singh, accompanied by Michael Mulrooney, in singing our national anthem.
S'est porté l'épée, il s'est porté la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants espoirs. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you, Mr. Tilak Singh and Mr. Mulrooney. Everyone, please be seated. Convocation is a time to celebrate dedication, achievement, the culmination of goals, ambitions, and dreams. And it's a time to look forward to the future. Today, each of you will receive your diploma, degree, or certificate, which is the visible symbol of your journey at Sheridan. As a community, we will acknowledge and honor special awards and distinctions you have earned. I'd like to take a moment to briefly introduce the platform party for today's ceremony. Please hold your applause until all members of the platform party have been introduced. Beginning on my left, Dina McQuarrie, Registrar in Beadle. Dr. Janet Morrison, President and Vice Chancellor. Hazel McCallion, Chancellor. Daniela Hampton-Davies, Vice Chair, Board of Governors. Dr. Yael Katz, Vice Provost, Academic. Andrew Ingram, valedictorian from the Faculty of Animation, Arts and Design. Ritika Kocher, valedictorian for the Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences. And Ben LeBlanc, President, Sheridan Student Union. And on my right, I'd like to introduce Ronnie Rosenberg, Dean, Faculty of Animation, Arts and Design. Sean McNabney, Dean, Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences, who will bestow the Creativity Honor Cords. Jody Kerr-Olich, Indigenous Initiatives Coordinator, Center for Indigenous Learning and Support. Heather Witten, Donna Braggins, Maya Sari, Mary Jane Carroll, and Angela Stucador, Associate Deans, Faculty of Animation, Arts and Design. Stephanie Sambu, Associate Dean, Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences. Michael Jones and Chrysula Benak, our convocation readers. As well, members of the Sheridan administration and faculty, graduates and guests, your platform party. It is now my great pleasure to call upon Sheridan's Chancellor. Hazel McCallion was first elected mayor of Mississauga in November 1978 and was the longest-serving mayor in the city's history with 12 consecutive terms. Over the course of her career, Ms. McCallion received countless distinctions and honors. She was installed as Sheridan's inaugural chancellor in June 2016. Please welcome your Chancellor, Hazel McCallion.
Thank you very much. Madam President, faculty, friends and relatives of all these wonderful, exciting graduates of Sheridan. Aren't you proud to be here today in our Living Arts Center to celebrate your successes to date? I am so proud to be the first chancellor of this outstanding educational post-secondary institution. First chancellor, and it's such a pleasure because I've attended most of the graduations and to see all these young people that Sheridan has prepared to go out there and make a difference in the world. Think about it. You are so privileged. I never had the opportunity to go to college or university, but that didn't deprive me of the desire and the commitment and the drive to at least go out and do as much as I could do without that opportunity that you folks have had. So you're well prepared, very well prepared to go out there and make a difference. And so today I say to you, the opportunities out there are unlimited. The world needs dedicated, committed young people that are determined to change things and to make a difference. And so the faculty has prepared you well. They've instilled in you a desire, I hope, in each and every one of you to go out and make a difference. You know, the theme of Sheridan is so important. Do not go where the path may lead, but go where there's no path and create all kinds of trails. That's your opportunity. So today I join with your family and friends, with the faculty, with the president of Sheridan, and say, we are proud of you, and we will see, I hope we will see, the great success that you will make, that you will attain, as well as make the difference. By the way, Monday, be sure you vote.
Thank you, Madam Chancellor. It is now my great pleasure to introduce Sheridan's President and Vice Chancellor, President and Vice Chancellor, Dr. Janet Morrison.
Well, good morning, everybody. So Sheridan's first chancellor, best chancellor ever. Another round of applause for Chancellor McCallion, please. So nice to be inspired in this beautiful facility. Madam Chancellor, Vice Chair of our board, honored guests, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2019, welcome to Sheridan's 54th convocation. This is my absolute favorite time of the year. I had the opportunity to meet some of you during orientation, and I probably said it then, I love the start, and I love the culmination of your journey and the attainment of your goals. It's so wonderfully exciting. This week alone, Sheridan will launch 1,990 highly skilled and knowledgeable graduates into the world. where, galvanized by an unparalleled learning experience, each of you will thrive in a complex world. We are so proud of you and the other 185,000 alumni of this great institution. On behalf of our entire learning community, thank you for choosing Sheridan to advance your educational and your life goals. We know that post-secondary education transforms people, it transforms families, and it transforms communities. It's not just that graduates enjoy higher rates of employment and greater earning power, it's that an investment in higher education propels people to be healthier, more engaged, conscious citizens in our democracy. I'm not sure that's ever been more important in our world. Fundamentally, graduating with a degree, a diploma, or a certificate has a positive impact on values, attitudes, and your quality of life. It comes, graduates, with both privileges and great responsibility. Graduating drives positive behaviors that quite simply make the world better. I have every confidence that you will go forth with the honor and integrity befitting your educational attainment. In closing, I would ask you to please consider those who have fueled, funded, or inspired your journey, many of whom I hope are here today. Be they family, friends, and/or your amazing professors. They deserve our collective thanks, so please join me and the Platform Party in a round of applause in their honor. Again, graduates, family, friends, congratulations on this milestone event, and best of luck to each and every one of you. Please stay in touch with us. We're so tremendously proud of your accomplishments. I'd now like to invite Ronnie Rosenberg, Dean of the Faculty of Animation, Arts, and Design, to introduce your valedictorian. Ronnie?
Thank you, Janet. It's an academic tradition for a representative of the graduating class to speak on behalf of the graduates, reflecting on their experiences as students and the future journey on which they are about to embark. So it's now my great pleasure to introduce the valedictorian from the Faculty of Animation, Arts, and Design, Andrew Ingram. Andy earned a joint Bachelor of Theatre and Drama Studies from the University of Toronto, Mississauga, and Sheridan before launching his career in Brampton at the Rose Theatre, performing in Shakespeare in the Square and other popular shows. After achieving his master's degree in Theatre, Drama, and Performance Studies from the University of Toronto, Andy continued to develop his passion for musical theatre. And in 2017, Andy set his sights on film and television. And you might recognize him from one of his many TV commercials or appearances on shows like Hollywood Homicide, Uncovered, and TVO Kids' Cutie Pugs. In 2018, Andy returned to Sheridan to complete a certificate in public relations, corporate communications, where he finished at the top of his class. So please help me welcome Andrew Ingram.
Thank you, Dean Rosenberg, and good morning, ladies and gentlemen, Chancellor McCallion, respected faculty, honored guests, and of course the stars of the morning, the graduating class of 2019. Give yourselves a round of applause. Come on, folks, let them know you love them. Come on. That sounds better. There we go. My name is Andy Ingram, and I have the honor and privilege to speak as one of your valedictorians today. I have just graduated the Corporate Communications and Public Relations Postgraduate Certificate Program, and like all of you, I am very excited for these next steps of this crazy journey that we call life. But today, it's important for you to be a little selfish. Take time to remember your achievement. After you walk this stage and achieve your diploma or certificate, Don't just look back on your time here at Sheridan, but in fact, see what you've just accomplished. See your incredible growth and progress and development. See it in your families' and friends' faces. Feel it in their warm hugs. Hear it in their thunderous cheers. Taste it at your after-graduation luncheon or parties or whatever us millennials are supposed to do nowadays. An e-hang? I don't know. Graduating class of 2019, savor this feeling. We overcame the complexities of laboratory time, navigated the perils of the dreaded group work assignments, figured out Sheridan campus's unique layout. Truth be told, I still can't find the third floor Starbucks. I don't know where it is. But I'm betting each and every one of us faced and overcame unique struggles to achieve personal bests. I think that's the whole point of college and education and schooling, to learn how to work towards achieving our best. Our best. What does that mean to you? I think our best is an interesting concept. It's a double-edged sword. On one hand, it's simple, because we all know what our best is. Deep down, we know when we're pushing ahead, and we also know when we're just phoning it in. But on the other hand, our best is complex. It's an uphill battle, a constant struggle. It requires passion, creativity, grit, honesty, hope in the face of absolute doubt, unhealthy amounts of caffeine. The journey towards our best is a perilous one. But friends, colleagues, peers, rest assured you are ready. Give thanks to the professors who wouldn't let us phone it in. Remember fondly those assignments that required major amounts of Tylenol. Honor the late nights and respect the early mornings. The trials and tribulations you've just endured have prepared you for the wild unknowns. So then, what will you do now? Will you continue on this path, striving towards your best? Will you impact your community for the better? Will you stand up for those that need you to? Will you endeavor to pursue all things fantastic? Will you follow your dreams? I'm a big believer in following dreams, especially the ones you don't think will come true. Those are actually the best dreams, in my opinion. And I also believe that we manifest our dreams. So I'll leave you with this. Graduating class of 2019, congratulations and dream well.
Aggie.
Thank you so much for your rousing and thoughtful words, and
Thank
all the
you very
best.
much.
From, a little something from all of us.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Ronnie. I'd now like to invite Dean McNabney to introduce the valedictorian for the Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences.
Good morning. Thank you, Carol. So it's my great pleasure and honor to introduce you to our valedictorian who comes from our Teaching English to Speakers of Other Language program, Ritika Kosher. Ritika came to the program with a master's degree in early childhood special education and severe disabilities from the University of Maryland, with over 10 years of experience working with children with special needs in the US and in India. As a newcomer to Canada, she realized how the challenges immigrants face are further compounded by their inability to communicate in English. As such, Ritika chose to join Sheridan's TESOL Plus program, which gave her an avenue to utilize her teaching skills to meet the needs of a more diverse population. In the future, Ritika plans to merge her passion for working with individuals with special needs and her desire to give back to the community by building awareness of diverse needs in the ESL community. Please welcome Ritika Kosher.
Thank you, Dean McNabney, and good morning, ladies and gentlemen, Chancellor McCallion, esteemed faculty, honored guests, and the graduating class of 2019. On my first day at Hazel McCallion campus, I was trying to find some information about the TESOL Plus program, and the lady at the registrar's office said, "Oh, our recent valedictorian was from that program." I clearly remember wondering how one became a valedictorian. Never in my wildest dreams did I think that I would have the honor of standing before you in the very same role. Truth be told, it was a struggle to return to studies after being in the work field for 11 years. I came to Sheridan with a master's degree, and teaching children with special needs was my passion. My young students permeated every aspect of my life. I thought, talked, and dreamed of early childhood special education. I even wore a Mickey Mouse watch to distract the kids. For 11 years, I honed my ability to observe, learn from the students, engage them in interactions, and reflect on my behavior. I've heard children's first words, taught them to ride bikes, and be exceptional human beings. I've met the most wonderful individuals on my journey here, and a few of them were even older than 5 years of age. Working in the US and in India, I learned that I was valued and my skills were needed, but most of all, I learned that I needed to grow and change. I landed in Toronto as a newcomer over a year ago to be closer to my family. I was full of hope and excitement about working in a Canadian school and supporting students and their families from diverse backgrounds. I was confident that my US education and work experience would be sufficient to meet the regulatory body needs. What I didn't realize was that I was positioned perfectly to fall through the cracks of the system. I learned that my highly specialized degree was neither sufficient to teach in the school board in Canada, nor was it adequate to teach early childhood. I felt like I had lost my hard-earned professional identity, my past, present, and future. Fear and anxiety overshadowed any glimmer of hope. I flitted from idea to idea, unable to act on anything. Then I met people who had immigrated to Canada in the past and heard of their struggles. Many even more challenging than mine, and a thought kept coming up to me: what happens to people who are in my position but don't know the language? How do they survive? Through a serendipitous encounter with Erminia Basio, an ESL professor at Sheridan, I found out about the TESOL Plus program, and it seemed like a perfect fit for me. It gave me an opportunity to learn and practice in a face-to-face environment, add to my teaching repertoire, and most importantly, give my day more structure. Soon, I had enrolled as a student in the winter 2019 term. Suddenly, I had found a new community, a safe space to learn, friends, and most of all, an avenue to help those who were struggling with a new language and culture. Working one day at a time, I was reintroduced to the role of being a student. The first few weeks were daunting, as we were flooded with information, rules, expectations, procedures. I realized I wasn't as quick at processing information as I had been as a master's student. Initially, it took me longer to understand assignments, write papers, plan for teaching practices. I needed to adapt to the college environment and learn to teach a new subject, all the while navigating the unfamiliar Canadian culture. Together, we created a space in the HMC library where we discussed lesson plans, cried when things got overwhelming, and laughed over funny acronyms we made to memorize content. It was my home away from home. Each day, I learned how to use my knowledge of language development to reach adult students, this time without the use of nursery rhymes. After 8 months of learning and 1 year of struggling as a newcomer, I finally reached my first job interview as a TESOL Plus graduate at Sheridan College. I am proud to say that now I am a Sheridan teacher teaching an ESL class of a wonderful group of students who, like me, are at Sheridan to change their lives. I realize now that all the challenges I have faced to reach this moment have made me a stronger and more resilient person. Today, as I share my story with you, I hope you go to your new careers knowing that no matter what life throws at you or where you go, you can change the course of your life, one day at a time. Your passion can find new avenues, and your wildest dreams can come true. Congratulations, class of 2019. We did it!
Thank you very much, Hritika, for your inspirational words. We have a gift of thank you for you, and wish you all the best on your career. Thank you.
Thank you, Ritika. Thank you, Sean. Now it's time for that special moment, the presentation of diplomas, degrees, and certificates. But before we begin, I'd like to tell the audience about the special designations and awards that you've received for outstanding academic achievement. Students who achieve a cumulative grade point average of 3.6 to 3.89 will receive a light blue honor cord in recognition of their honors status. Students who achieve a cumulative program grade point average of 3.9 to 4 will receive a double blue honor cord in recognition of their high honors status. The student in each program with the best academic record overall will be awarded the Board of Governors Silver Medal. Those graduates who have completed the board undergraduate certificate in creativity, in addition to their degree program, will also be bestowed the honor cord by Dean McNabney. This honor cord is a symbol of academic achievement, and the color orange represents creativity. Any special designations that our graduands have received will appear on the screen behind me as they cross the stage. The stole that you are wearing is a symbol of academic achievement that represents the realization of excellence in your chosen program and symbolizes your membership in an international community of scholars. For those of you who are graduating from a degree program, Dean Rosenberg or Dean McNabney will meet you on stage to my right to bestow the Sheridan Hood. For our Indigenous family of students, Jody Kerr-Olich from the Center of Indigenous Learning and Support will be presenting you with sweetgrass. Sweetgrass is one of the 4 sacred medicines of First Nation communities, along with sage, cedar, and tobacco. Sweetgrass is used by many Indigenous communities across North America for ceremonial purposes, smudges, healing, and talking circles. The smoke is believed to purify thoughts and physical spaces and to promote wellness. It is often braided with 3 sections representing mind, body, and soul, or love, kindness, and honesty. Your program coordinator will present you with your credential. You will also receive congratulations from Chancellor McCallion and from President and Vice Chancellor, Dr. Janet Morrison. Members of the audience, as graduates across the stage, you are most welcome to take photographs from your seats. There will be further photo opportunities after the ceremony. And graduates, you will be emailed a video clip of yourselves crossing the stage over the next few days. Graduates and guests, please remain for the entire ceremony to respect and celebrate the achievement of your peers. And graduates, before returning to your seats, you will receive greetings from our alumni team backstage. They will present you with your Sheridan alumni pin, which we know you will wear with pride. We will now proceed with the conferring of credentials. Vice Chair Hampton Davies, would you please join me at the podium to bestow diplomas, degrees, and certificates? Would the graduands please rise? Ms. Hampton Davies, I have the honor of presenting the candidates for graduation this morning. These graduands have successfully completed the curriculum of their chosen program as required by the Sheridan Board of Governors and have been recommended by the faculty to be awarded their credentials in recognition of their academic accomplishment. Therefore, I recommend that you confer their diplomas, degrees, and certificates on them with all the honors, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. And on behalf of those graduands not present here today, I further request their credentials be conferred on them in their absence.
I so do. The Board of Governors would like to congratulate all of the graduates honored here today and wish you continued success wherever your paths may lead. We are tremendously proud of your accomplishments.
You are now Sheridan's newest graduates. Would the marshals please send the first group of graduates to the stage? Will the platform party please assemble? Others, you may be seated.
Sure.
Hello, welcome. My name is Michael Jones, Professor of Communication, Culture, and Information Technology. It is my great honor to present to you the graduates of the Faculty of Animation Arts and Design. I'll be introducing each program and announcing names of graduates present for today's ceremony. Please hold your applause until after each program is announced. I'd like to present Noel Hooper, coordinator of the Computer Animation Program. Amitaj Singh Chahal. Hyungo Kim. Anas Jamali. Madeline Melissa Munoz. Hala Kaskas. Keechun Liston Wong. Shuwan Yi. Please join me in congratulating the graduates present from the Computer Animation Program. Please welcome the graduates of the Digital Creature Animation Program. Caroline Raquel Oliveira. Please join me in congratulating the graduates present from the Digital Creature Animation Program. I'd like to present the coordinator of the Game Level Design Program, Jeremy Pitsandi. Siddharth Bagrov. Yinchao Chen. Christopher James de Chaplain. Sean Eisenhardt. Xunun Fan. Nathan Colte. Surya Mohan. Sagar Saha. Balaji Setharaman. James David Stringer. Bo Ye. Yan Zhu. Mageshwaran Jagannathan. Please join me in congratulating the graduates present from the Game Level Design Program. I would like to present Noel Hooper, the coordinator for the Visual Effects Program. Lucia Lee. Please join me in congratulating the graduate present from the Visual Effects Program. I'd like to present the coordinator from the Bachelor of Game Design Program, Jeffrey Pitsandi. No? Or not. Kyle Romano. Yep. Please join me in congratulating the graduates from the Honors Bachelor of Game Design Program. I would like to present the coordinator of the Bachelors of Illustration Program, Marco Cibola. Sabrina Marie Cianelli. Brandon John Tidy. Please join me in congratulating the graduates present from the Honors Bachelors of Illustration program. I'd like to present Ed Nouse, coordinator of the Honors Bachelor of Interaction Design program. Saba Raja. Michael Douglas Valentine. Please join me in congratulating the graduates present from the Honors Bachelor of Interaction Design program. I would like to present the coordinator of the Honors of Bachelor of Photography, James Irwin. Christian Pardo. Josue Moises Ramos Venezuela. Eric Ye. Please join me in congratulating the graduates present from the Honors Bachelor of Photography program. I would like to present Alan Flint, coordinator of Media Fundamentals program. Janaib Ahmed. Asa El Kaderi. Jin Lu. Priyanth Visavkumar. Okay. Please join me in congratulating the graduate presents from the Media Fundamentals program. I'd like to present Cheryl Valander, coordinator of the journalism program. Lots of fans here. Philippe Caron. Manisa Donabalan. Alexandria Jean Elizabeth Frisbee. Emmanuel Nicholas George. Robert Theo Kumarellis. Taylor Lynn Logan. Alexander David Margaville. Corey Bradley Dennis Morrison. Elisa Louise Parkhill. Please join me in congratulating the graduates present from the journalism program. I'd like to present Maureen McKeon, Advanced Television Film Program. Leonardo Arcilla. Nicole Lynn Joelle Clark. John Danielson. Mary Rosie Rosales de Pool. Caroline Alexis Hicks. Nietzsche Jane. Kunji. Stephanie Late. Juzhong Lin. Mohit Maghtani. Aaron Wilson Miller. Karan Risharaj Mistry. Brandon James Nicoletti. Jansen Anthony Otten. Ria Ria. Keisha Rose. Mahmoud Suruji. Doyensolo Rachel Whale Banmore. John Yuxel. Sean Zhou. Please join me in congratulating the graduates present from the Advanced Television Film Program. I'd like to present the coordinator for the Journalism New Media Program, Cheryl Valander. Heather Lynn Alvarez. Juliana Ferreira. Manny Rao. Braden Rowland. Please join me in congratulating the graduates present from the Journalism New Media program. I'd like to present Nathan Mellett, coordinator of the Public Relations and Corporate Communications program. Very popular man. Brittany Leanne Bontoft. Shamik Vinay Chatalia. Hania Sofia Curie Perez. Mashal Effendi. Erica Rihanna Froze. Michelle Moran. Rocky Nibar. Adiola Ojo. Victoria Ann Sherman. Ashmita Singh. Sahana Subramanian. Courtney May Waddell. Andrew Jane Zenger. Please join me in congratulating the graduates present from the Public Relations and Corporate Communications program. I would like to present Stephen Barden, Honors Bachelor of Film and Television program. Diego de Souza. Samantha Shivani Henry. Jordan Diane Hunter. Sheba Dominique Toussaint. Please also welcome the graduates from the Honored Film and Television degree who are receiving the Certificate in Creativity and Creative Problem Solving. Nicholas Allen Clark. Gillen John Delacroix. Ash Anthony Xavier. Please join me in congratulating the graduates present from the Honors Bachelor of Film and Television program. I'd like to present Peter Palmero, coordinator of the Arts Fundamentals program. Elizabeth Marie Barones. Luis Fernando Tavares Calvacanti. Janelle Fowler. Kanako Fujishiro. Gabrielle Hernandez. Irving Rafael Hernandez Godinez. Emma Pauline Martharis. Jason Mendiola. Lorenzo Huberto Gorhorde Patricio. Cassandra Pinard. Brandon Rees. Karis Weirs. Please join me in congratulating the graduates present from the Art Fundamentals program. I'd like to present Donna Armstrong, coordinator of the Interior Decorating program. Oh. Pukit Agarwal. Anna Kudryavtseva. Shavneet Kaur Biring. Allison Margaret McLaughlin. Chantel Andrea Morris. Please join me in congratulating the graduates present from the Interior Decorating Program. I'd like to announce Heather Witten, Associate Dean of the Visual and Creative Arts Program. Japjot Singh. Victoria Alexis Levy. Please join me in congratulating the graduates present from the Visual and Creative Arts Program. I would like to present Gordon Thompson, coordinator of the Honors Bachelor of Craft and Design program. Jensei Okabe. Julian Shannon Whitaker. Please join me in congratulating the graduates present from the Honors Bachelor of Craft and Design program. I would like to announce Mary Jane Carroll, Associate Dean of the Digital Communication Culture, Information Technology program. Fiza Aksar. Keisha Bisasar. Bianca Georgiana Ditu. Kareem Afzal Ibrahim. That's my guess. Tammy Lynn Gowie. Shahir Mubashir. Sifahana Nabukenya. Frederick Omeze. Maya Raka. Sukanda Suri. Marissa Irene Uli. Siwan Zhao. Please join me in congratulating the graduates present from the Digital Communication program. I'd like to present Ann Callahan, coordinator of the Makeup for Media and Creative Arts program. Nicole Gibson. Please join me in congratulating the graduate from the Makeup for Media and Creative Arts program. Please welcome the graduates of the Advanced Special Effects Makeup, Prosthetics, and Props program. Ernesto Sakbe Ajar Mendez. Amanda Joanna Cappucciti. Candace Cartwright. Krista Callant. Jorge Luis Cobos. Millie Lynn Coyne. Sarah DeBoer, silver medalist. Sadie Lorraine Dundas. Elizabeth Francis Emerson. Vania Chinky Ho. Sarah Christine Hubraj. Sarah Ann McWaugh. Cassandra Amber McKendry. Dimple Mystery. Caitlin Marie Robertson. Turner Richard Roy. Tiffany Walker. Please join me in congratulating the graduates present from the Advanced Special Effects Makeup, Prosthetics, and Props program. I'd like to present Jessica Pulis, General Arts and Science Certificate Program. Or, that was yours? Oh, yes. My mistake, we have forgotten the transition. Please join me in congratulating the graduates present from the Faculty of Animation Arts and Design, and my colleague will take over from here.
Hello, my name is Chrysula Benek. professor with the Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences. It is my great honor to present to you the graduates of the Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences. I will be introducing each program and announcing names of the graduates present for today's ceremony. Please hold your applause until after each program is announced. Zainab Abdullah. Yusuf Zafar Abu Bakr. Yiham Al-Chahin. Layla Adel Al-Habash. Mohammed Fawaz Al-Hajar. Nida Al-Radwan. Alexandra Crespro. Diana Zayed Horani. Zara Jafar Mohammed. Han Hugh Ngo. Thuan Thi Nugent. Mai Tran Lee. Blanca Teresita Sedano Para. Megha Purohit. Mostafa Soroush Sadeh. Ni Feng Tai. Please join me in congratulating the graduates present from the General Arts and Science Certificate Program. Please welcome the graduates of the Pre-Health Pathways to Advanced Diplomas and Degree Program. Zara Yasmin Din. Parneet Kaur. Prachi Hitesh Kumar Patel. Miriam Fateh Tuna. Tedra Vernon. Wai Ki Yu. Please join me in congratulating the graduates present from the Pre-Health Pathways to Advanced Diplomas and Degrees program. I would like to present Tanya Meridu, coordinator of the Teaching English to Speakers of Other Languages program. Ritika Kochar. Nizran Al-Sayed Suleiman. Prabha Arora. Monique Ball Smith. Supriya Chaudhary. Lindsay Hocannon. Tarinda Daneshi Langasinga. Jessica Lee Ying. Kanika Verma. Wissam Zaude. Please join me in congratulating the graduates present from the Teaching English to Speakers of Other Languages program. Please join me in congratulating all the graduates present today from the Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences.
Now, please join me in welcoming back Honors Bachelor of Music Theater Performance student Torian Tilak Singh, accompanied by Michael Mulrooney, for a special musical salute to our graduates.
This is the moment, This is the day when I send all my doubts and demons on their way. Every endeavor I have made ever is coming into play, is here and now today. This is the moment, this is the time when the momentum and the moment are in rhyme. Give me this moment, this precious chance. I'll gather up my past and make some sense at last. This is the moment when all I've done, all of the dreaming, scheming and screaming become one. This is the day, see it sparkle and shine, when all I've lived for becomes mine. For all these years I faced the world alone, and now the time has come to prove to them I've made it on my own. And this is the moment, my final test. Destiny beckoned, I never reckoned second best. I won't look back, I must not fall. Moment for moment, this was the moment of them all. This is the moment, damn all the odds. This day or never, I'll sit forever with the gods. When I look back, I will always recall, moment for moment, this was the moment, the greatest moment of them all.
Thank you, Tori, and thank you, Michael. Graduates, as you cross the stage today, we had the privilege of hearing Mr. Mulrooney on the piano. Can you please join me in a round of applause? And during the processions, we've had the pleasure of hearing music provided by the Sheridan Ensemble under the direction of Greg Andrews. Could you please join me in a round of applause for these outstanding musicians? Graduates, we know you recognize that you've not reached this destination alone. Could you please join me in recognizing the very significant contribution that your faculty have made to your success and thank them for their efforts on your behalf. This concludes our convocation ceremony for this morning. I hope you'll join us for a reception in the atrium to celebrate. At the reception, you'll find signage designating various program areas where you can connect with your faculty and with your peers. And now, would all members of the audience please rise? Graduates, as you exit Hammerson Hall, you'll hear the song High Hopes by Panic at the Disco. This song was chosen by your classmates through a social media poll leading up to convocation this past spring. Audience members, please remain standing while the platform party and all the graduates exit. I now declare this convocation closed.